You can enhance the appearance of your skin by having a convincing artificial tan. However, do not buy a product online up until you are convinced that it has the effectiveness you are looking for as well as safety guarantees to boot. With particular regard to the popular Sun Laboratories body polisher, here are some important considerations to keep in mind before buying. To begin with, it is imperative that you are satisfied that the product's formulation is up to the best dermatological standards before you can place an order. The formulation is a central consideration, as on it rides all the other guarantees such as safety and effectiveness. For comparison purposes, the more natural the ingredients are, the more commendable the tanner is. Admittedly, a tanner that is sold with an assurance that the ingredients have been passed as safe to use on all skin types is crucial to have. However, this is not a sufficient guarantee, as you may still end up bearing a tan that is a yellowish or orange shade in appearance. On the other hand, though if the tan is a healthy bronze, the tanner comes highly recommended. In addition to, a tan needs to be easy to apply evenly all over the skin, even in areas that are challenging to reach with the hands. To meet this criterion, some labs manufacture skin tanners with a special formulation to make certain that they are light enough in density and darkly formulated. These two qualities make it much easier to apply an even coat all over the skin and immediately correct any mistakes that ensue. At this point, it is necessary to make it clear that the dark tinting common with some laboratories artificial tanners has no bearing on the appearance of the eventual tan. Its single purpose is to help you apply a tan that is evenly spread all over the skin. In actual fact, the extra tint should wash off easily with no more than ordinary soap and water if you take a bath after the tan has set. If the skin tan is to be considered real value for money, it has to last appreciably long before a new application is necessary in order to keep appearances. By established dermatological standards, the best artificial tan should last between 1 to 2 weeks depending on how pale the skin is to begin with. However, people who regularly carry out skin exfoliation often manage to add at least a day or two to the life of their tans. It is likely that you will come across an online review or two lamenting some tanners, which are known to leave the user with a lingering odor. This often results when you use a skin tanner with an unjustifiably high concentration of chemical tan inducers. The ones with a more balanced formulation are certain to leave the skin with a barely perceptible, though nice natural scent. As the use of skin tanning lotions becomes more commonplace, it is necessary to evaluate different products before choosing the most appropriate one. Safety and effectiveness should be the most important guidelines to consider. The genuine Sun Laboratories body polisher meets all these with plenty to spare.